Alright. So we are going to play our NCAA game now. I just made a channel update. I'll probably post that before this. And then, so if you guys are curious as to why you're not seeing as much of my videos lately, please go back and look at the last video that I posted. Conference is UCONN in. My UCONN is in the Big Ten. Yeah, it's not we've been playing this Dynasty now for like 5 or 6 seasons, and so like we keep changing our conference every year just based on like how many players that we have in it and stuff like that. So, but I am about to play Minnesota, so let me go ahead and get to gameplay. I want to look at the stats too real quick. My quarterback has actually come quite a long way in the last couple games. Alright. I actually think that next season we've all talked about going into the SEC as our conference. So we're just kind of taking the teams that we all started with and we're just moving them from conference to conference and like trying out all the different teams that we can go up against and whatnot. We're trying to stay in competitive conferences too, so that obviously it's easier for us to make better bowl games because we all have to play each other as users now. And so obviously we suffer losses because it's not the computer that you can just beat on any difficulty. But yeah, I got a freshman receiver that I'm trying to boost up. My quarterback, he's a senior, I'm just trying to give him a good last ride. He was not my stud though, by any means. We did get ranked 21, and I figured that beating Penn State would give us a good ranking. I was kind of hoping to break the top 20, but I'll take 21. That's fair.
Glad to have you with us.
A 3-4 ranked team is pretty impressive, and all 4 of my losses have been to user games. So a couple of them, actually most of them, I think, were just one-score user games.
Jones has the ball set how he wants it, and we're just about ready to kick this game off, folks.
All right, Rooney and Oliver. Oliver really impressed me last game against Penn State. So let's see if he's still got that swag for us today.
So let's see what the offense can
Our
do
running
as they
back
come
also
out
runs
on
the
the
ball
field.
really well. I just don't like to run as much with him.
He's out to the 30.
We get good blocking right now.
He's taken down around the 36-yard line.
Very well designed play that time to give him
Give it
a
a
first
start.
down. The lineman executed their blocks
How did he
nicely, and it
lose?
went for a
Oh,
good
I guess he
gain.
did return the kick.
First and
I'm looking
10.
at my slot receiver
Ball on
like, how is
36.
he losing stamina right now? One safety high.
He's scrambling. Finds his receiver, and that's a first down. They'll bring him down at the 37. The receiver found the hole in the zone and turned it into a first down.
No matter what type of defensive coverage you have, there are always going to be holes. The best thing you can do is make those holes small so the quarterback can't get the ball in there.
I really want to go there. I just don't like that that's an impact safety, you know? Like that post is going to grass, you know? I might give it a shot. See what happens. Ah, shit.
Quick shot, the defender
Bad
takes it away.
Bad.
He threw that to a guy who was well covered, and it almost got intercepted.
Yeah, he's very lucky. That ball was only
I felt like they were teasing me, too.
From the 37-yard line. Second down.
It also makes me nervous running a screen game on is UConn your team in real life? No, actually, my team in real life would be LSU or Mizzou.
Complete. Brought down. Nothing doing.
I'm more of an SEC fan. I live in Missouri, so Mizzou is like the obvious go-to, I guess you would say. But I'll be honest, I really liked them during the Pinkel era. Like, I liked Mizzou actually forever, so I would have to say that Mizzou and LSU are both teams that I've always enjoyed watching and liked. how do you drop that?
There was not a soul open there.
He threw into double coverage because it was an obvious
LSU,
passing down. The defense knew the pass
more
was
so
coming.
just like, I don't know. It's really strange why I liked both teams. I couldn't actually probably give
It's fourth
a
down.
good
They're gonna try
reason
to go for it.
as to why I liked LSU. Mizzou, I have a great reason for, but LSU I've just always liked. Even before they won the Natty with Saban back in 2004.
Now he's scrambling.
Oh, that
They
guy.
try to throw for it, but
See, I have a
getting
scrambling
sacked.
quarterback, and it's just so frustrating because for a scrambling quarterback, he's not very fast. I am happy that Mizzou's in the SEC. My thing is that, like, I loved Gary Pinkel, and then I know that he had health issues and stuff, and, like, he was doing really well in the SEC West for them. Man.
So here comes the offense taking the field.
And
for the
then
first time today.
all of a sudden, he has these health issues, which I totally understand. But then Mizzou's athletic department doesn't go try to hire like a proven coach. They just hired within that Barry Odom guy, and I didn't like Barry Odom at all. Like, I'm still to this day confused why they hired Barry
All their
Odom.
DBs in there to match up against the
Like,
five
still
wide
to this
set.
day, it just does not make any sense to me. Oh, this team is going to be an issue. Because the defensive coordinator that was from Mizzou, that Barry Odom inherited the defense from, went to Missouri State. So Barry Odom only had, I think, 1 year with that defense. And, like, didn't really do anything to, like,
Fires quickly, and they
prove
got it.
that he was the reason that the defense was doing so well and having so much success. And it was clear to me that he wasn't. He just inherited the keys to a Ferrari. So then they hire him from the inside, and I'm like, okay, well, this isn't going to go well. And then they go get, you know, they start Drew Lock, and I have respect for Drew Lock, but when he was at Mizzou, I was very confused why they started him so early. Come on, stop booth reviewing. You're not going to turn this over. Why they started him so early as a freshman, and then, you know, like, the more and more I was watching him, and everybody kept talking about how high he should go in the draft, and I was just like, I don't see it, guys. Like, I know that he's breaking records and stuff at Mizzou, but it's because you guys have no defense, and you promoted your defensive coordinator to be your head coach, and you still don't have a defense. So it was just very confusing. I disliked Barry Odom. I disliked his play style. I disliked Mizzou's mentality when they were playing with him. It was very tough to be a Mizzou fan then, and I would have to say that I wasn't really, like, I didn't pay attention to Mizzou at all during the Barry Odom era. But now I do like this new coach. I wish that he didn't have his first season as a COVID season. I think that the guy that comes from UCF is proven to have some success. Or wait, is it UCF?
Get your
It's
offense
OC from
out there.
UCF,
They move
isn't
the
it?
ball down, put points on the board.
Pretty sure
Now
that's
it's
where
just
he's
more
from.
about trying to maintain what they've already created.
And while they are behind, they know they can knot things up in a heartbeat. It's
But
way
yeah,
too early to
I'm
change
happy
the
with
game
what they got going on now. Okay, gosh, they're teasing me right now.
plan. He airs it out. The freshman makes the catch. And he was
They're gonna give me the
close to
press
turning that
coverage,
into
man,
a
with
big
no
play.
safety. I'm gonna take it. I kind of wish we took Mizzou instead of Nebraska. Took Mizzou. What do you mean by that? Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Gotcha. So you're a Big Ten fan. I do like the Big Ten. I think that they're.
And it's going to be first and goal.
I like Nebraska, to be honest. I do miss some of the rivalries that Mizzou had in the Big 12. I give more respect to the Big 10 than I do the Big 12 now.
Touchdown away from a tie.
But I hear what you're saying. Yeah, like Nebraska was. I don't know, man. Nebraska, the Cornhuskers, they got quite a bit of history. They've got quite a bit of tradition that's pretty impressive. Oh, get in there.
He's tackled around the 1-yard line. And Kirk, that was a nice grab there.
You know, it may be simple, but whenever
I hear what you're saying.
You're doing something right.
I know that the SEC was the right move for Mizzou if they wanted to be competitive. And then all of a sudden it was like, so we're going to join the SEC, but then we're going to promote our first-year defensive coordinator that inherited one of the best defenses in SEC East history. Oh, damn it.
It's going to be an interception. He came up
I didn't see that red jersey in there.
Well, you know the quarterback is kicking himself for that one. He just made the wrong read.
Caught that, honestly. Well, shit. I guess we're going to start sending pressure because this guy,
up 7 points.
I think he's giving me the impression that he'll just tear it up all day if I give him the time.
Gets it out to his receiver in a hurry, and he's hit before he can go anywhere.
But yeah, I still remember back when Nebraska was a really good football team too. They had that one coach, I forget his name too. I think everybody would recognize him though. I thought that they were really good back then. I can't believe that they got rid of him.
And he's tackled at the 27-yard line.
But Nebraska's also got like a lot of great tradition. Their stadium was better than Mizzou's by far.
And he's gonna be
nice.
They get to the quarterback
when it came to
this young man didn't
like
even have
capacity,
a chance to make
Mizzou's capacity at their stadium was only like 55,000 whenever they entered the SEC. It was actually because they went to the SEC that they've upgraded it to, I think now it seats 88,000. Nebraska deserves everything they got.
Get this one off, and it's a beauty.
Oop.
He's tackled at the 49-yard line. The Golden
correct. Yes, that's his name. Yes. Bo Pelini was the man, and I could not believe that they got rid of him. I'm still, to this day, like, I don't even remember what it was that they fired him for.
Now here comes the offense, and you've got to wonder if that.
But I always thought that he was a good coach. So it really shocked me when that happened.
There's still a whole lot of football to be played today. I like how
I'm throwing the ball so much if they're going to let me run the ball like that.
Everybody knew their assignment, and it all came together for a nice run.
He said mean things about the administration.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Yep, the butt hurting us.
Now he tries to buy some time.
Right bumper, maybe the block from him. He did.
Looks like he's going to run. And he's shoved out of bounds at the 19-yard line.
Yeah, it's funny how football becomes so political now, man. It's sad. It's sad what they'll do. You guys play with sliders on? No, we left them default. The only thing that we do is we play on Heisman. We leave all the sliders and everything on default. Ooh. I feel a blitz coming, but we'll see if I get time. I had time.
Short pass, middle of the field, and down he goes at the 12.
But yeah, this is our... I think this is our 6th season, actually. 5th or 6th. But I haven't been streaming all of them. I started streaming in the 3rd season.
He's on the run.
Get in there. Nice.
Touchdown.
Is recruiting a lot more difficult with 12 people. So we've actually only got 6 people in this dynasty. We had 8, and then we had 2 quit. I think just sore losers. I hate being that guy, but like, I'm 0-4 in user games this year, and I don't give a shit. I'm having fun with a bunch of guys, and I know that my team is down this year, so... Like, you know, like all I can do is just, speaking of Nebraska, all I can do is just play better in the computer games and try to kick ass and then recruit better so that I can get my teams back up on a level with those guys, the other guys that are in my dynasty. But so we're down to 6, and so right now we've got 3 guys in the Big 10 and then 3 guys are in the Big 12. And so next year we were doing it as like 4 in one conference and 4 in the other, so that like we can play each other, but we also still have like more computer games to get chances at better bowl games and stuff. And so That all worked great when we had 8, but since we now have 6, we're talking about trying to go to all-one conference next season, which I think would be fun. But like right now, I'm also really struggling because my quarterbacks are just not. I've tried so hard for 4 or 5 seasons to recruit quarterbacks, and I just have not landed a one that's worth a damn at all. So that's quite frustrating. Oh Jesus, that's pretty agile. I got good receivers. I got a good O-line that's starting to creep up and be valuable for me. Trying to think of what else. My defense after this year is going to be struggling.
Right around the 24-yard line.
That's actually this year I did do that. I'm focused on 4 athletes. No, 5. I'm focused on recruiting 5 athletes right now. Just trying to get somebody who can quarterback. And I'm also looking for cornerbacks because I tell you what, recruiting cornerbacks in this game sucks, dude. It's hard. So I think that I'm going to shift a lot of my focus to athletes and just plugging them into the position that best suits them. But yeah, my defense is graduating 9 of the 11 starters after this season. So my defense next year will be a little worse.
He's at midfield.
But my offense should be better. I don't think that I'm losing my tight end, my receiver, and then my running back next season on offense. And I'm losing like 1 offensive lineman. So offensively, I think that I'll have been improved, and I've got a freshman quarterback that I think I might take the chance on, actually.
Scrambling around.
God dang it.
Tries to get around the corner. He's pushed out of bounds.
I had A open, but there was no way that my guy was going to be able to throw a good ball on that.
From the 41-yard line.
Their pressure is just getting to me so fast.
Halfback's got it on the quick throw. Tackle.
I like my running back too.
That's a gain of 4 on the play. That'll make it 3rd and 1.
Anyone run the triple option in Dynasty? No, I've ran it a couple times in my user matchups. It's about the only time that I really run it, just to like give a different look towards something. But yeah, no, there's no triple option experts
Slides down.
They played it pretty carefully.
in our Dynasty.
A
couple of the guys will run like load option stuff, but it's because they all were so good at right off the get-go picking a team with like a fast quarterback, and I didn't do that. I picked a team because originally when we played, we picked teams that were in conferences, and I picked UCONN based on the conference that they were in. So why did you not keep running? I was going to hit you when you popped open towards the sideline. Because I just felt like we had to pick 2-star teams. So like we could pick any team that was a 2-star or 1-star prestige school. So I went with UCONN solely on the principle of they were in the Big East, and I figured that they would play enough teams that would allow them to get better faster.
And he just gets rid of it.
Because if I could just win those computer games, I could increase my prestige and get better recruits. But then the first season, literally, dude, I had the worst luck. I had
3rd down, and they need to get it to the 24.
my starting quarterback, my starting running back, and my starting receiver, like all 3 of my studs, all went down by like week 5. And even as, you know,
And he hits him hard at the 43.
I need to sub my quarterback. Oh, they already did that for me. Even as
Well, as they take a look at that injury,
you
on the
know,
sideline,
I don't
let's see
know.
what this
I mean,
backup can do with
UConn wasn't a very good team to begin with, and they were in the Big East, which had a lot of good teams. I could not win any of those games to save my life. Go Rooney.
And they make the stop at the
So
15.
like my first season, I think that I went 6-6 and didn't get a bowl game. So it screwed my prestige right off the get-go, whereas everybody else was able to get their prestige going right off the bat.
We've
So
got a 1st and 10.
played nothing but
Ball on the
CPU games
15-yard
with New
line.
Mexico State. Went 12-0 and got the title. I was so pissed that he made one. Losers. Team in the title, and I still beat him. No shit. That's awesome. I have a whole series on YouTube of me playing New Mexico State. I moved them to the SEC. Now I played with the updated rosters though, and so like when I played with New Mexico State, they were considered the worst team on the game, and I played 2 seasons until I finally won a national title, and then I stopped that series. But I like the Aggies. UGT, the SEC, and destroy everyone. So you do like the triple option, huh?
Touchdown, UCONN.
I guess, well, present day Georgia Tech doesn't run that triple option anymore, but I'm pretty sure in this game that Georgia Tech team was a big triple option team. I like triple option. I've ran triple option offenses before. I coach high school football, so I've ran them in high school and stuff. I don't have a problem with the triple option at all. I just don't feel like I have the personnel on UConn to be able to do that. If I had the personnel, though, I would be running triple option. It's just been so hard to recruit that specific personnel that you need to run a successful triple option. And every Dynasty, GT, Air Force, Army, Navy gets super good. This is true, yeah. I have noticed that. They're really hard teams to beat. My quarterback's out for 3 weeks now. Do you see that bottom line? Okay, you know what, though? It's probably time to move on to the kid. Anyway.
Quick out to his receiver.
Not going to tackle right now.
At midfield.
Well, great. I'm pretty sure. Let me take a look at this. So I'm losing my quarterback for 3 weeks. We're going to Lou Kidd, who's a freshman. He's not as fast. But he does throw better from what I remember. Yeah, he's a better thrower. Alright, well, we'll see what Lou Kidd's got.
They might be coming here. And he just gets rid of it.
Their quarterback is having a hell of a game, too.
From midfield, it's second down. Quick throw.
Nice.
He's taken down around the 46-yard line.
I'm alright with that.
46-yard line. That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
It's so funny in this game sometimes, too, because all you can do is bring pressure sometimes. Like, there's some teams that are just so good that the only way to even
He guns it.
handle them a little bit is just to do nothing but bring pressure. It's your best hope. Like, my team is just... And that's so frustrating, too, because, like, I want to be a decent, like, coverage team. But
Looks like they're gonna bring some
my
heat.
DBs are just not. And so I'm forced to run man and bring pressure because that's the only way that I can get a stop.
Bring him down right around
Like,
the
my zone
36
coverage is
yard
just
line.
horrible.
Loss on that one as he couldn't
Going to
get
Mizzou
past
games
those
this
big
year in real
linemen.
life. I actually have looked at it. I think they host Florida in November, and I would like to go to that one.
Second down.
And I'm pretty sure they go to Georgia. I'm trying to think of who else they host.
And he is drilled at the 44-yard line.
Call it a loss of 8 yards on the play.
I think they play Texas A&M this year too. I think that they host Texas A&M, and I wouldn't mind going to a Texas A&M game because that's like, you know, bringing back the Big 12 kind of gameplay.
Well, after that injury, we'll get to see the backup quarterback here.
Oh shit!
And he
Nice.
can't get away from the pressure.
And I mean, I've seen Texas A&M play. I actually saw. I was at the game. Mizzou's like 2nd or 3rd year in the SEC, where Johnny Manziel was playing for A&M, and Mizzou hosted A&M for the last game of the season that year. And they had to win that game in order to be the SEC East champs, and they beat Johnny Manziel. So that was a fun game to be at. Probably the best Mizzou game I've ever been to, though, was when they took down #1 Oklahoma, though. With Chase Daniels and Jeremy Macklin and all them back in the day.
You know what?
That was a pretty crazy
Might not
game.
have been a lot, but they moved the ball forward. Football's not a game won 100 yards at a time.
But yeah, I plan on going to Mizzou games if I can make the time. It's just tougher for me on Saturdays. One thing that I might do, I mean, I live in St. Louis, and I'm still pretty upset that the Rams are gone. But the Chiefs are just 3.5 hours west, and then the Indianapolis Colts are actually
runs with it, and he's got room.
the Indianapolis Colts are actually 3.5 hours to the east of St. Louis. So I've been wanting to try to go to. This kid's actually not slow. I've been wanting to try to go to Colts games, and I think I might try to go when they're playing the Titans because I really want to see Derrick Henry play. That boy's a beast.
Scrambling around. Passes to the
Bruton.
back, incomplete.
Number 28, the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
I think they also played. They host Jacksonville though too. I wouldn't mind going and seeing the rookie Sunshine play for Jacksonville and Tebow. I'd 100% go to see Tebow
He
play.
unloads it.
Oh shit! I was
Right around the 26-yard line.
Is he hurt now too?
That makes it 1st
Oh
and
no,
10.
we're no huddling. And then, actually, I mean, I was really looking at the Chiefs versus Packers tickets.
He's scrambling.
But now it's like, I don't know if, oh shit.
Quick pass, intercepted.
He was so open.
Not a good decision there. Why'd he even throw
I don't
that
know
back?
if,
It's a good job by the corner of sitting back and reading
Shit,
the
that
quarterback's
guy was wide
eyes.
open
Good
to sit in
job
the end
of
zone.
disguising coverage as well.
First down.
Don't know if
Tough spot here,
Rodgers is
deep
going to
in
be
their
on the
own
Packers
territory.
anymore. So it's kind of like, Oh, dude, somebody get to him. Thank you.
The Huskies will use their first
Football
time
timeout.
out of the half. They'll lose a yard on that quarterback keeper.
2nd and 11. Taylor comes in at quarterback.
Got a man, but he's tackled back behind the line of scrimmage.
Well,
The
we're
Huskies
inching
are
and
gonna call their
inching them
second
back to
timeout.
that fucking
They get a
goal line.
1-yard loss on that one.
They really just didn't have any room to work on that play. The defense just suffocated them there.
Third down. This is a dangerous situation backed up against their goal line. They run it left. Tackle outside after
All
a
three
nice
timeouts,
pickup.
you usually get the
Connecticut
ball back.
will use their final
Let's try to
timeout.
at least get a field goal before halftime.
Jones to punt. Oliver fields it at the 48. He makes it out to maybe the 30-yard line. Nice yardage on the
Alrighty.
run back. Well, let's see if he can shake off that pick that he tossed last time out.
Anytime you give the ball away, it's a disappointment. So these guys want to show that they can hang on to it.
Connecticut is up by a touchdown. He's going to try and scramble. Great pressure on the quarterback forced that incompletion.
Boy, they really pounded him on that throw.
Corner just blitzed me there.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
From the 30-yard line. Second down. Now he's scrambling. Throws it. On the
There we
pass,
go.
touchdown.
Alrighty. That's what I was trying to do the first time.
And he converts the extra point.
Alright, let's make this to where they don't try to score before half. My defense is bad enough that they would give up a 60-yard bomb to
Kick this one off.
give them a chance to score.
He really got a hold of that kick. He's to the 20. And he makes it out to about the 21-yard line. Minnesota's coaching staff, I've got to think, going into halftime, and we're getting close right now, Kurt. They've got to do something different. What they had planned with their star running back's just not working today.
Well, I think the continuity between a coaching staff and a quarterback and an offense is tested. Their star players not having a great game, losing this football game. I think now as we're close to this half, now is when you start to think about what other ways can we attack this defense. And then maybe eventually we get back to our star running back. But in the meantime, let's try to find some other ways to attack.
I was looking too at like trying to go to Nashville for some Titans games. That's only 4.5 hours from me.
We played a half. The Huskies lead.
I was looking at Cincinnati. I'm a big Joe Burrow fan, obviously, with the LSU. Wouldn't mind driving 5.5 hours to go see Joe Burrow play in Cincinnati.
Welcome back, everybody. Second half action.
This guy's boy back, Jamar Chase.
McGill back to return.
Nice kick, plenty of distance. He's to the 20. He's tackled at the 25-yard line. The Huskies continue to get it done on the defensive side of the football, Kirk.
Yeah, they've done a good job of building this lead and almost determined here to protect it. Let's see if they can hold on here for the rest of the way.
There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game.
I guess it's not that weird. I feel like it's trips to the boundary, but technically it's not. They're in the field.
Well, if this defense keeps taking chances with these blitzes, sure, they may get to the quarterback once in a while, but they also are giving up some big plays like that one right there.
And it looks like they might be bringing some pressure here.
Dang, I was on that guy.
At about the 39-yard line.
Split formation. Yeah, see, now they're going trips to the field.
Fires complete over the middle.
We're in man coverage and we're giving up
about the
science,
43-yard line.
This passing game can be very effective if you don't get enough pressure on the quarterback. They use their personnel well and can be very tough to defend.
Out of bounds at the 36.
That's a gain of 7 on the play. That'll bring up second.
That's really all that they can do against me, though. They're just throwing out routes and slants.
And they might be coming with a blitz here.
Oh, dude.
And he's taken down.
Nobody got off their blocks?
The offensive coordinator has to be elated with the way his offense right now is executing. They're not in a hurry, but they're very, very methodical and very consistent with their approach. That's the third first down that they've picked up on this drive.
And he's tackled after positive yardage.
Call it a gain of 4 yards.
Gingivitis, what's up, man? Should I get Culver's for dessert? I mean, Culver's is the bomb.com, man. I love me some Culver's. They do crinkle fries right. I don't find very many places that do crinkle fries right, but Culver's does it. Good chicken there, too.
Well, these kind of plays result in a lot of confidence from this defense and the defensive coordinator. I will not be surprised.
Resting? Yeah, I feel you, man. I've been out golfing. I haven't streamed much lately because I've been golfing a bunch. Trying to get better. The weather's just been nice, and I'm trying to take advantage of it as much as possible. So, oh, fuck that screen.
Inside the 10, he goes out of bounds. Around the 7-yard line.
Raising Cane's has good crinkle fries. Really? I don't think I've had their crinkle fries. I've had their chicken. I haven't had their crinkle fries. What's the place that I had the best waffle fry ever? There was one place recently that I've been to, and I was like, how come nobody told me they have the most? I don't really like waffle fries normally, but this place had amazing waffle fries. I can't for the life of me remember. Was it Freddy's? I love me some Freddy's too.
This is the 10th play of this drive.
Actually, it might be Chick-fil-A. That's not a bad bet. It might be Chick-fil-A that had the amazing waffle fries.
Run here, and he's got nowhere to go.
I tried those Burger King chicken fries, and I really wasn't a fan of those either. I mean, like, they were. Don't get me wrong, they were edible. They're probably better than their like chicken nuggets that they have there.
They're showing
Because they do
blitz.
that like $1.49 chicken nuggets, which you look at it and you're like, man, that's an amazing deal for 10 chicken nuggets. But then you have the actual
Finds
chicken
his
nuggets and you're
receiver.
like,
Touchdown.
wow, is this real meat? You just kind of get nervous about it. So, I mean, their chicken fries weren't horrible though. I mean, like at least that felt like it was actual chicken in there.
So an
And that
11
breading.
play, 76-yard
It
drive.
almost was a little
and they
soggy
come
for
away
me.
with 7
Maybe I
points.
just didn't
Brett,
have
I
a very
thought
good
the
batch.
offense did a really nice job of mixing up the play calling on that drive.
Got
The
burnt at the
defense
golf
was on the
course.
field most of the drive because of the
Yeah,
versatility
man, me
of the
too.
offense.
So our score.
It's been fun lately to be out there on the course. I've loved the nice weather. Today's shit weather. It's 55 degrees up here. I'm just like, it is almost June. What is this 55-degree day we are having right now? But I'm also heading to the Ozarks this weekend, so this summer I'll be doing a lot of traveling, so I'll probably be on here a lot less. But
Your offense is doing something right.
come on, safety, don't creep back there like that. Let's get off a press here, Oliver. Let's make some shit happen. Oh shit. Okay, I'll take that.
Catches it, and he's looking for more.
Oh.
Around the 48-yard line.
This guy has no stamina. He runs one route and he's done.
Connecticut is up 7. He scrambles.
Hey, Bruton. You go looking like an athlete all of a sudden.
46-yard line.
Held a gain of 22 yards. First down.
Yeah, man, now you got me thinking about Culver's ice cream. Why do you do that to me?
Throws incomplete. They got a hand on it.
Culver's does have, they have good ice cream because their ice cream is custard. You know what I mean? Like it's actually got like egg and milk in it. I'm pretty sure is what that means. Chocolate concrete mixer with Reese's, that sounds fire too. I typically like going to Dairy Queen for like a blizzard, like an Oreo cookie blizzard now and then. But I gotta be honest, lately I'm
He lets it go.
oh, catch the ball.
Incomplete.
I've looked at their prices and I'm just like, holy shit, why is everything else on their menu so expensive? So it's kind of like scared me away from Dairy Queen, to be honest. But I'm with you. I mean, Culver's is fairly priced. Unless you get like a big meal. Some of their big meals, you're just like, wait a minute, I'm paying how much for a burger?
Now he tries to buy some time.
Good job here by the defense. If you let this
Dang.
quarterback set and throw, he'll kill you all game. But they
Yeah,
got
no,
excellent
you're not
pressure
wrong.
on that play.
It's hard out there to get
Looks like they've decided to
good
go
hard-working
for it here.
people at the moment. We got too much incentive to stay not working. I like this fourth down call. Oh, Rooney.
Ball's incomplete.
What are you
And
doing to
they'll
me? That
fail
was
on
fourth down. Seriously?
Last drive ended with as good a result as you can
That
hope
was such a
for. I'm sure they'd
horrible
like to
effort.
replicate that here.
You can bet this defense made some adjustments on the sideline, though. I don't know if they can stop the passing attack, but they need to at least be able to slow
go.
it down.
And he's tackled at about the 25.
Let's go Eagles. Hey, man, welcome to the stream.
That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
I take it you're a Philly fan.
It's second down.
Or is
and
that
11
something
to go.
else? Would that be,
Ball on their own 25. They'll
trying
line
to
up
think
with
of all
5
the
wide
other-
receivers.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
Gets it out to his
Be
receiver.
Golden Eagles? Is
And
that
he makes a
Mississippi
stop
State,
at the
maybe?
28-yard line.
Number 7 with the tackle at the 28-yard line.
Or is it Southern Miss? Southern Miss, I'm thinking of.
So an empty backfield with 5 wide receivers.
It's your Michigan Eagles. Oh, that's a good one, too. I didn't even think of that one.
Fires quickly, and he's got his man. And he's shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Makes
Brett
the
Favre
catch,
was
but
the,
just not enough for the first.
wasn't Brett Favre with the Eagles and Southern
nice
Miss?
job by the defense of preventing this completion from turning into a first down.
That's where he had his quarterback debut. They said that Brett Favre
Jones
was fucking
awaits the
hungover
snap.
whenever he came into his first game in college. he partied too hard the night before and didn't think that he was going to play the next day, and then the starting quarterback goes down, and he's hung over his shit and threw like 4 touchdown passes or something ridiculous.
They got a shot to win this game here in the second half.
So now both teams come trotting back out onto the field. Connecticut up 7 points.
Let's try a little play action. Okay.
Tackle at the 29.
Take that.
Call it a gain of 10 yards. That brings up 2nd and 1.
Trying to feed my boy Oliver. Oh, Boston College. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I like Boston College.
He's on the run. Pulls down the catch, and he's got room here.
It's funny, you don't think of Boston College as being associated with the Eagles like logo, you know?
But he got in the ball, and he was able to make something big happen.
From their own 42-yard line.
I feel like I'm definitely not giving my running back some love right now. They've been working for, oh shit. Maybe that was the wrong time to give the running back love.
43-yard line.
I don't know why it tells me a priority score alert for teams that aren't even ranked down there on the bottom line. Like, okay, like I'll take that LSU score even though it's out of hand. Oh, dude, you guys are just begging me to throw deep right now. It's killing me because I want to.
Sends it out quick, intercepted.
That guy peeled off my receiver, my outside receiver, so fast.
He telegraphed that throw. He eyed his receiver.
Oh, he was playing. I should have gone to number 1. I didn't see him playing the difference. Well, that sucked.
From their own 48-yard line. It's first down.
Man, this is proven to be a little bit more difficult than I thought it was going to be. I've been to UConn's youth campus. Really? That's nice. Okay. Yeah, it played a factor in when I chose UConn as my online Dynasty team with my buddies. It played a factor that I really liked their stadium. I would imagine that the University of Connecticut's got a beautiful campus, especially probably in the fall when the seasons, like, the leaves are changing and stuff. I think that would be pretty neat to be up there for that.
He's out of bounds at midfield.
Gain of 4 yards.
I was going to say Boston College, they're in the ACC, so they wouldn't play UConn regularly, right?
And it looks like they're going to bring some heat.
So it probably wasn't a Boston College game, or was it? I guess it could be basketball.
Open field. To the
Right?
20. And down he goes at the 15.
The UConn and Boston College play basketball against each other.
So with 1 quarter remaining, the Huskies lead 21-14.
You can have screwed in conference realignment, same with West Virginia. Yes, yeah, I agree 100%. 100%. Boom.
He is drilled at the 19-yard line.
Yeah, I haven't really been happy with the conference alignments as of lately, period, to be honest. Because it sucks, because there's like a lot of those old Big East teams that like became some other conference, but like they deserve a chance to be in a competitive conference, because I think there are some teams like Cincinnati and some of them that really could compete like with ranked teams. We have to play Clemson. Help us, please. Yeah, I mean, Clemson's a pretty big powerhouse. The funny thing is, I don't see them falling off at all. I thought that the kid that had to play for Trevor Lawrence, the 2 games that he was out with COVID, I thought that he played pretty well. So it wouldn't shock me if he comes in there, and I don't know that they win it all with this kid, but it wouldn't shock me if they get to another natty, or well, maybe that's, I don't know. I don't even know if they make it in the college football playoff. There's just a lot of good teams out there right now.
Here's an update from the studio and Reese Davis.
The Nittany Lions keying up
That's for
today,
Penn State
ranked
being
11th
close.
in the nation. We've been watching this thing all day long. And for Penn State,
I think that they'll be a
power
top
and
10
speed
team still.
delivering a
I don't know
rushing
if they make the
touchdown.
college football playoff,
Sends
though,
it sailing
if we're being
downfield.
honest. He definitely
He's to the
was
10.
no Trevor Lawrence, but
He gets out to about the
But-
18-yard line.
he was decent. He held his own. Clemson won't fall off until FSU gets good again. Until further notice, college football playoff will be Oklahoma, Alabama, Ohio State, and Clemson. It's also tiresome.
Their last drive
Yeah,
ended with an
it's hard to
interception.
deny
We're about to find out
that.
what the
I
defense can
really
do this
think
time.
that
And I don't think this defense will lay down lightly. They're going to try to continue to
he's
rattle this
only
guy.
5 stars, so I assume he'll get the start. Yeah, I would agree.
He's scrambling.
Okay,
Runs
buddy.
with it, and he's got room. Slides down.
Well, this is a nice run.
Yeah,
for the
I think,
first down by this
Alabama will
quarterback.
always be that workhorse. Clemson, I think, will always be competitive. Oklahoma for sure.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 33-yard
Ohio
line.
State for
Connecticut
sure.
holds a 4-point lead.
That's the thing, man. I would love to see anybody else win the Big Ten, and Ohio State just kills it every year.
Gets it. He's in space. And
That
he's
one's
taken down
tiresome,
at
the
39.
Ohio State thing, because, like, to me, it's just like, I would swear that Harbaugh would have had Michigan playing, and it seems like he just can't do anything right now. Wisconsin's had some years. You would think that Iowa might be able to find a year. Yeah, I think Michigan's a dead program now too. I think they got to get rid of Harbaugh.
That's good for a gain of 7 yards.
Who lost to OSU 19 out of 20 years. Ouch. I really like Michigan.
First down, 10 to go.
And I thought that
Ball
Harbaugh was
36.
going to be the answer. I've always rooted for Harbaugh against Ohio State. But, yeah, just lately it's not even looked good. You know what I mean? Like, at first it was like, oh, okay, he's giving them something. He's actually competing, and they look like they have a chance. And now it's like they could be in it and down by 3 points, but the entire game, the way they've played, they don't even look like they have a chance somehow. So, and yeah, a lot of times it got ugly. I liked back when Michigan State was having success. That was fun times.
Scrambling around, and he has it on the corner. Decides
Get
to
down,
slide.
stay in bounds,
So
run that
with
clock.
that run, they pick up another first.
Just a nice job again up front by the offensive line. They're doing a good job of neutralizing the defensive front, and it's allowed them to move the ball down the field.
We've got a 1st and 10.
Ooh,
Ball on the
that's a big
32-yard
run.
line.
Everybody just hold your blocks.
Makes it to the 21.
The offensive lineman played that one
Harbaugh died
perfectly,
3 years
giving
ago
the
when Dwayne
tailback plenty of
Haskins lifted
space
him
to
up
work
with more
with, and he
shit.
took advantage of it.
I have to agree. Dwayne Haskins, man, that's a guy that I really thought was going to have
Connecticut
more
is up
success
4.
in the NFL. I feel bad for him. I think that he went to just a bad program. Although, I don't know, man. We'll see if... I'm kind of excited to see if Fitzpatrick can revive that
Going
Washington
right to his
team.
tailback. So they get about 4
Is that not a
yards for
face
play
mask? That
action.
definitely
And
looked
it
like
was
a
a
face
simple
mask.
throw right back to the halfback who did a good job of getting some positive yards on the play.
Fitz magic, baby. I like watching that guy.
Second
Little
down
Harvard
and 6.
alumni.
Ball on the 17.
Another one that you don't hear enough about is Cardell Jones. I thought for sure that he was going to have a decent career. I mean, the guy just wins football games. You know, it's hard to deny.
Quick strike, and it's caught for the touchdown.
I have a feeling my Lions will have a top pick next year. Yeah, I feel for you there because you would like to be excited with Jared Goff as your quarterback.
He splits the uprights with the
But I
extra point.
I
Let's
wasn't,
get the latest now from Reese
like,
Davis.
I didn't think that he was God when he was with the Rams. You know what I mean? Like, I just thought that he was an average quarterback that was in a good system and was in a new system that people hadn't figured out yet. Like, clearly, like, I give that coach out there a lot of credit. He had a system that was new,
He took him down
and
hard. The Huskies defense came
you know,
to play,
people,
and man,
like,
they have played
he was able to make things happen. And the Rams also, they were able to go out, and management was allowing them to go get real ballers that allowed them to compete because they wanted to hype
So
up,
now both teams
you know,
come
the
trotting
whole
back out
move
onto
to the
field.
west and the new stadium, and they wanted to try to get Rams fans back. Because even when they were playing out in LA, man, I mean, fuck, you would look in their stands when they'd be playing the Packers from Wisconsin, you know, 2,000 miles away, and it was all green. So So like a home game never felt like a home game to those guys because, you know, there weren't really LA Rams fans out there. There are some. I'm not saying there's not any, but
Very good tackle in space.
you know, they say, oh yeah, it gained value as a team because it moved from one city to another. It gained, you know, I don't know what
Just
the
over
number
2
was,
minutes in the game.
$1.2 billion of value or something. But at the end of the day, you look and it's like, even a 2-14 Rams team that we saw in St. Louis plenty of times got more fans at their games than a really good Rams team did out in LA. So it's just very frustrating, the politics of that. I understand why they did it, and you know, it's like you can't even fault them, but at the same time, it's like that's why when you do transfer ownership of football teams and stuff, it should go to, it shouldn't go to business people. It should go to fans of the team, you
Five
know?
guys will be out in the pattern as they're in the shotgun.
I mean, like, I guess they should have a business mentality, but they should be known more for being a fan of the team than they should their business practices. Like, they never should have sold to Stan Kroenke. They should have known exactly what they were signing themselves up for. Fields' booty. I'm curious to see what he does in Chicago, though, because Chicago's just such a, you know, speed kills, and Chicago has speed, so it'll be really interesting to see if they mustered up anything that we haven't seen before in the NFL. Not saying that I think that they're going to go win it all or anything like that, but I think that they might be a team where they spark some sort of new style of football offense or something. That would be neat. It's the same reason Rutgers and Maryland are the Big Ten. Yeah.
Come out in an empty backfield.
I feel bad for Maryland. They got little two over there. Rutgers. I couldn't tell you the last time that I saw a competitive Rutgers team.
And this play is number 8 on the drive.
The exciting college football playoff. Bam.
Golden Gophers will use their first time out of the half.
Boston College versus Vanderbilt, Washington State versus Minnesota. That would be your top.
Third down now, and they need to get it down to the
yeah,
36.
I do remember that.
We have less than a minute to go.
I mean, that college football playoff would be interesting, but I mean, I'd have to be rooting for Boston College. Oh, God dang it, come on, screen.
The screen here, and the halfback's got it. He's tackled at the 44-yard line. The man defense proves to be too tough.
I like Washington State, too. Is Mike Leach still up there at Washington State?
They fought off their blocks and found the ball.
I really like Mike Leach. I loved him when he was at Texas Tech. Texas Tech, the Red Raiders. So if he's still at... Oh, he's at Mississippi State now. I thought that he moved somewhere, but I couldn't remember.
There late in the fourth quarter, and that should do it.
I was really happy whenever he took that Washington State job, though. I think he really made a difference in that program and turned that around. Hopefully, whoever inherited it can ride off the coattails of that. But in Minnesota, I guess I don't really have anything bad to say about the Gophers.
And he has it on the corner. He goes out of bounds at the 39-yard line.
Golden Gophers. That was the most fun year to watch. The Gophers was didn't they have Thielen? Wasn't he a fucking animal in college to watch? All the underdogs get playoff spots for sure, though. Vanderbilt especially, man. That team is just so bad.
Got it complete, and he's out of bounds.
Gain of 11 on the play. First down.
And Mizzou's almost lost to him a couple times, so I really shouldn't be talking shit.
First and 10, ball on the 50. Now he tries to buy some time. He's under pressure, and he's tackled at the 41-yard line. Minnesota's out of
Interesting timeout choice.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
See if I can get one more here. Ugh.
Here we go. 36. Check. Navajo.
Even Kansas has won a BCS bowl. Everyone had a glory day. This is true. This is true.
And they make the stop at about the 19-yard line.
When you can move the ball down
Les
field
Miles
in big
still at
chunks
Kansas
like that,
too, isn't he?
you've got the defense
I
right
hope that
where
he
you
can
want.
figure some things out up there. I liked Les. It sucked that he always... The only thing that sucked about him being at LSU is that LSU would have a good enough team that they could beat anybody. And then every single time... Oh, did he really? That's fucking dumb. Even when he had a good team that could beat anybody, whenever they played Bama, he always felt like he had to do something different to win. And he didn't. If you guys just would have... Like back in 2011, like fake field goals and all sorts of bullshit and trick plays, and then going back to fuck, I remember that they rolled that season with the other kid. Not Jordan Jefferson. They rolled it with the other kid, and he was winning them all their games. And then in the national title, they went back to Marshall lost. The national title went back to Jordan Jefferson, and of course, like there was no chemistry. The guy missed like 6 or 7 weeks or something ridiculous.
Kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off.
Clemson, Coastal Carolina.
He's to the 20. And he makes it
Has
out to
12.
about the 21-yard line.
Has no losses.
The Golden Gophers thought they had the right game plan and the right player to do it.
Strength of schedule though.
Yeah, I think the game plan
Yeah.
and the star player.
Clemson gets more fans for one home game than Coastal Carolina does for their entire home season.
Was how good this defense would be that they were facing today.
That's also
And
probably
today they
accurate.
just completely shut down.
Nothing left here except
Coastal Carolina should be thankful they are able to have access to
there are 5 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Fires quickly, and he's got his man.
Can't believe I made that
Around the 31-yard line.
That's a big gain there for the offense. All
Yeah.
that's
God,
doing
dude, this quarterback.
is
See,
giving
the
this
quarterback is
more and more
28 for
confidence.
31, and they've only scored 17 points.
Spikes the ball.
It's just simply because I keep forcing them to throw out routes and slant routes.
Second down, 10 to go.
But there's no reason
Ball
that
on the
you,
31-yard
you
line.
as a quarterback, should not lose a game going 28 for 31. That's an absolute ridiculous stat.
Sets up the screen.
pass.
Tailback's got it. And they'll bring him down behind the line.
All right. That one's in the books.
And the ball game's over. And our final score in this one. Connecticut 35, Minnesota 17.
Minnesota.
Shush, you big team sympathizer.
That brings this broadcast to a close. For EA Sports and Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Brad Nessler. We'll see you soon for another edition of NCAA Football 14.
Shoot. I would like to see Texas get competitive again. That's the team that I like to root for. I don't really have any loyalty to them at all whatsoever, but I just like seeing them succeed. Or Miami. Miami would be a fun team to... Won't happen. Yeah, I think that it's... I mean... It's hard. I think that they had the right coach and just something wasn't going right down there. Because, like, honestly, I root for Mac Brown at North Carolina all the time now. I mean, shit, that's got to be one of the best college coaches of all time. Texas is ass. Austin's beyond repair now. They have a soft culture there. I'm aware of that. That sucks. That definitely sucks. Yeah, coach's skill. Oh, seriously? Alright. Let me check something here. So we are 4-4 now. Should move up in our rankings. Our quarterback is out for 3 weeks. Oliver's still killing it. Man, we don't have a whole lot of... Tried to cancel the Eyes of Texas. The donors were like, nah, that's not gonna happen. Oh wow. You're for a underdog national champion. Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate what's happening in the big cities in Texas, but I'd still like to see Texas be a good team again. I just miss when that Oklahoma rivalry meant something, I guess. Alright, scores and schedules. Let's see what we got here. Oh. Alright, fellas. This is what our schedule looks like for the rest of the season. Not bad. We got a user game here coming up. Like I said, I'm going to be going to the lake this weekend, so I won't be on for a while, but I want to see how this thing works here. Can I do... I'm gonna try to send a raid here, so I need a clickbait thumbnail. Team in the Natty. Yeah, I mean, they definitely like having those well-known teams in there, don't they? So, all right, guys, we're gonna try this real quick. So let me check this out. This. I should be able to. Boston College made the Natty not clickbait. Those would be good thumbnails, man. Definitely some eye catchers. Oh, I think I did it wrong. Here we go. /raid. Alright, I'm going to try to send you guys over to Potato Source. She's awesome, so be nice to her.